Welcome to Patch Products Video Rules for Farkle Flip. It's a risk-taking card game that lets you play Farkle in a whole new way. Now you may have heard of Farkle or played Farkle at home or online. Well, Farkle Flip has similar scoring, but involves cards instead of dice. And there's a new twist where getting Farkles will actually boost your points. I know it sounds crazy, but it's really a fun new way to play Farkle. You'll want to set out the score summary cards so that everyone can see them. The scoring is similar to the original Farkle, but there are some differences, so you'll want to take a close look. Shuffle the rest of the deck and put one card face up in front of each player. Today I'm going to pretend that there's 3 players playing. Now note that these cards are not necessarily the players alone. Everyone gets to play off everybody else's cards in Farkle Flip. Place the rest of the deck face down in the middle of the table, and you'll need paper and pencil to keep score. The player to the left of the dealer is the first to draw a card from the deck. Now you're either going to draw a Farkle card or a number. If you happen to draw a Farkle card, at this point you just set it aside. As you're collecting points later in the game, those Farkles will make you lose the points for that round. But as you can see on the scoring combination, Farkles actually get points later in the game. Now it's player 2's turn. They flip over a 5. They could place it in front of them, however you want to be thinking ahead to scoring combinations. So they're going to place it over by player 1 and try to get a run of 5s. Player 2 is still drawing cards, and they're going to set the 4 by player 3. Another 4 might as well go by player 3. Another 5 can go over here by player 1. Now at this point, player 2 is drawing the cards. The cards just happen to be sitting in front of player 1, but they do have 3 of a kind, which is 500 points. They could take these cards and put them in the middle for a possible scoring combination. They're saving their points in this case. They don't get to write them down on paper and actually get points until they decide to take their points. But in Farkle Flip, you need 1,000 points to get on the board, so they need to continue playing. Next card they draw is a Farkle. So the Farkle card goes there for saving for them later. The 3 5s will go back in front of them, and now any other player can start to play on them. They cannot pull them in the middle as 3 5s, but they could add a 4th 5 to it and make it 4 of a kind and score in that way. They could also make it a brand new scoring combination of 2 triplets or something like that. Now it's player 3's turn. They're going to start drawing cards. They have a 3. They drew a 1. They drew a 4. At this point, they could move the 4s to the middle for 3 4s, or they could try to hold out for a higher scoring combination. Now they have 2 triplets worth 1,500 points. Pull those to the middle, and at this point they can keep drawing cards, but they could be risking a Farkle, so player number 3 is going to write these down on a piece of paper, 1,500 points, and their turn's over. Now it's player 1's turn again. They have a 2, 6, ooh, and a Farkle. Those cards stay there, and they add another Farkle to their pile. It's player 2's turn. They drew another 5. So with this, they can pull the 4 5s to the middle. That's 1,000 points. Plus, they have to score the Farkles. Whenever you score, you have to pull that Farkle in. You can't hold it. So this is 1,000 plus 100 for the Farkle, 1,100 points, and player 2 is on the board. Now it's up to player 3. They have a 1, and they drew another 1. That would be 1,000 points, 4 of a kind, and player number 3 is going to score 1,000 points, and they're on the board. So in summary, the object of the game is to score 10,000 points. The first player to get 10,000 points, the other players then have a chance to beat them. The highest score at the end of that chance wins. Happy Farkling!